Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. A very nice little hiatus I had to take there. Now you may be wondering, why am I playing such a kid game here? My response is this. After playing Village of Shadows difficulty on Resident Evil 8, I really need something nice and calm to bring down my blood pressure so I don't end up having a cardiac arrest or something. Trust me, it was a stressful endeavour. So, let's get on with this game here. The Unfinished Swan. It's all I know is it's by Sony Interactive. And I can paint things! Although usually kids end up colouring black stuff to white, but that's just another story altogether. That'd make a fine paint to myself, you know? At least I think I would. I mean, I was never much of an artist in the way of painting things. Now don't get me wrong, I could, I've done art. But, all in all, I'm much more of a music performer than an artist. Although apparently once I did do a painting that someone bought. What an idiot. I mean, there's like... Seriously though, like, I can't draw for anything to save my life. But like I say, here, I have the magic ability of paintball. Yeah, I am one of the better paintballers, I'll admit that now. Not to toot my own horn, if you know what I'm saying. Huh. Anything's anywhere across here. But like, this is a very story-driven game from what I can remember. And like, it's made by Sony Interactive, so it's practically a kid's game. A nice, calm, peaceful experience. Just let's face it, I can't be doing anything that'll give me an aneurysm. Again. I see a red door. I like a red door. And I shall paint it black. If I could sing right now, I would. Yeah, this looks really safe, don't it?
Woohoo!
Well, hello? Anybody there? I think we found the band. Yes, play some good music. Come on, play something a bit more upbeat. Look at it. Time stop. I can stop time. Magic. I have magic powers, it seems. Like, seriously, where's this band? Can't they play something a bit more faster? Upbeat, you know? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of, like, classical, but there's a fine line between classical and this.
Hello?
Yes, kid, hello, we hear you. Jesus. Man, this kid is dangerously stupid. I mean, come on. It's like, this is a dangerous place to be walking, kid. I know where to go. It's a chicken. A chicken. Never beats me. I'll never forget it though. A Mr. Chicken. But it's not a duck. so I don't really need to keep focused if it's not a duck. What the heck? That is a chicken leg being held by a guy with a ring. That is a pig. Oh. We all know what the correct thing that pigs say is, right? You have the right to remain silent. So wonder after it. Unicorn? Really? A nice, majestic unicorn. Jesus, is it supposed to be like this difficult to see stuff? Anybody fancy a spit roast? Just me? At this point, I'm just doing like the equivalent of paint by numbers, it would seem. There we go. Cover that up nice and black all over the place. Ha 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 ha. Huh? So I assume there was a story to this.
The king was young, arrogant, and amazingly
It's a kid's game,
talented.
what'd I say?
He was convinced no color existed that was good enough for his garden, so he left it white. While
Really?
he pondered how to create some new colors, his kingdom began attracting settlers, and soon he found himself with bigger problems.
What? What could be possibly worse than not being able to see where you're going? Unless only white things were allowed in, you racist man! This is a racist king right here! Bringing segregation back in. Unbelievable. Ooh. Oh boy.
Hey!
Yeah, what the heck is that thing? I want to eat it! You see, if I was blooming in the UK, and I said I wanted to eat a swan, I'd get arrested, because apparently they're safe. Bloody hell, what's with this whimsical soundtrack? I mean, I keep feeling like Tinkerbell's gonna come and try and make out with me. It's blooming unbelievable. Huh? Oh, I get it now. It's basically then an unending loop. Really? Man, whatever drugs this kid is on, I want some. Jeez. Oh, hey, look, there's stairs. Is there a roof in here? No.
The king's new subjects were tired of white. They were tired of tripping, of banging their shins, of misplacing their homes. So they started painting everything, ruining the king's spotless design.
Okay.
In response, the king outlawed all non-magical brushes and pledged to spend the next month painting shadows for his kingdom.
Right. So, a dictatorship kingdom here. The king's like, right. The people are like, I can't find my house. I can't find where I'm living. I've not seen my family for nearly 2 to 3 weeks, which is a God blessing the way I think about it. So, I'm gonna paint this, and this, and the king's just like, no, that's too much colour. Don't. I am gonna get in trouble for freaking making jokes that sound racist in the long run. I know I am. And, ooh, nice. What? Tap the glass. So he had his own little aquarium, did he? Oh, that's nice. I could do my own little aquarium. What's that sound? Okay, so he's got a kaiju living in his moat. As you do. Having said that, I have a couple of kaiju swimming around outside, like, the lakes of my bunker. Ooh, this place looks nice. Very fancy. A little, untextured for my liking, but, never mind. Let's keep moving. Can't get through there.
Woohoo!
Oh, that looks like a nice little place. But like, this just looking, I mean, there's bloomin' vain, and then there's narcissistic. Look at this dude. There we go. Nice, lovely painting. Ugh, don't need that. No, no. Ugly! Ugly paintings. What the heck's up here? Oh, so that's like where I just came through, right? There we go. Paint it black. That's what I say. You've got to paint everything black. If the Rolling Stones taught me anything, paint it black. Aye, aye, aye. Really, there's a little beggar. God, am I going to survive this? I mean, look at it. This is bloomin' Maze Runner levels of bloomin' Maze. I mean, there was less maze in Children of the Corn, for God's sake. Okay, I assume I'm not going to survive if I jump. Let's try it. Whee! Don't worry, kids. You're not going to need your legs later on in life anyway. When you get to our ages, you can sit down in a chair and just be like, this is nice. Another one?
The labyrinth was designed to be beautiful, and it was. It was not designed to be practical, and it wasn't. Whole families got lost for weeks at a time. Mail took months to arrive, and many worried a labyrinth of this size was bound to attract dragons.
Really?
Eventually, the complaints grew so loud, even the king couldn't ignore them.
Yeah, if you've got dragons coming, I mean, take a look at Lord of the Rings. The dragon absolutely destroyed the dwarf kingdom. I assume it's this way, because I've got to head towards wherever that thing is, right? Or am I heading towards the giant castle? Yeah, I'm going to head towards the castle. It seems like a better option. No. Not here. Okay, back this way. Just like no way to actually make the kid run either, so he gonna be taking a bit of his time, isn't he? Don't worry, kid. I mean, if you're trapped in a magical world where it's all white and there's very little to do, oh, you'd be fine, wouldn't you? Maybe I did go the wrong way. I see white walls, and I want to paint it all black. I guess it is through this door then. How did I... How did I get up here? Do I have teleporting abilities?
The king was so frustrated with the messy, demanding people of his kingdom that he decided to start over.
Really?
One morning he painted a boat and set off to find the perfect spot. He told himself he'd come back someday to finish what he had started, but of course, he never did.
Don't worry, I do the same thing. I'll say I'll do it. I'll clean the bathroom, but I never do. I'll change my bedding, but I never do. And then I have to leave it for the missus, and then she gets angry. I mean, like, how the heck did I teleport from all the way over there to all the way up here? I'll never know.
For the first time in weeks, Monroe felt good. He felt
Okay.
even better when the wind pushed him close enough to reach the swan. He was feeling so good, in fact, that he forgot all about his fear of heights. But when the swan wriggled free and Monroe fell over the side, he remembered almost immediately.
Don't worry, kid.
That might have been the end of
Just
Monroe
all-
if this were a shorter story, but it isn't.
Oh,
which
really?
is why Monroe's troubles
Yeah,
were
16
just
minutes.
beginning.
Don't worry, kid. You fell out of a balloon. It's not the first that's gonna happen. Oh. I guess that explains just about what's what. Oh, my blooming feet are itching. It's a warm day here in the bunker. We've got solar power working.
Monroe scrambled out of the water and found himself in a massive city with no sign of the swan or anyone else. Well, except someone's enormous pair of feet. These were
Ew.
attached to a giant who could have been a big help in catching the swan, but unfortunately, here was the laziest giant who had ever lived.
Really?
And it was his day off. Having celebrated in his usual way, he was now sleeping it off and quite unable to hear Monroe yelling. While he was looking for a way to wake the giant, Monroe noticed something even better. A floating ship.
I'm sorry, what? A floating ship? Well, isn't that a giant Deus Ex Machina? Ooh, I've got water paintbrush. But a floating ship. So let me guess, this giant, he drank a bit too much, didn't he? Ooh. Very
Sometimes the
snazzy.
giant wondered about where all the people in the city had gone. Mostly he worried they might come back and ask him to clean their gutters or put out their fires. But they never did, and that was why the giant, who was the laziest that had ever lived, was also the happiest.
Right. So basically, he's a lazy bugger who doesn't do anything. And he's afraid people are going to show up to make him do stuff. Dude, even I technically have a job, so what's his excuse? Ooh, this looks nice. Haha, we're on the right track because there's golden footprints. What the hell? I want to shoot it. I just can't reach it. Oh, there's no water here then. Where's the ladder out? Ah. Nope, I am not going to reach that. Haha, it's this way. I
Before
hit
he
something.
discovered painting, the king was a potter. He loved the simplicity of a well-spun pot. So
Okay.
when his subjects complained that his new city was too austere and that there was nowhere to relieve themselves, the king ignored them. But when they started relieving themselves in his pots, the king hastily built them a sewer system.
So, moral of the story, kids. Do not, and I mean do not, if you have your own little place, make it without a workable toilet.
Hey!
That's time stop. I was trying to figure out how to get my brush dry, but nope. I thought it were like difficult to try and figure out where to go anywhere. Ah, this way. It's a golden ladder. Balloons! Gosh, balloons, you gotta love them. The only time you should never go near a balloon is if there's a clown around. Yes! Open the floodgates! There we go. The floodgates have been opened. Now, I'm not one for swimming because I can't swim, but I mean, even I wouldn't mind a tiny little dip in the pool. Whee! Okay. This place is very nice, though. Oop, whoa, what's going on? Oh, no. Huh! Bats. I hate bats. I never trust any bats. Never will, never do. No? No chance of hitting that from here? If I climb up here, it's going to take me somewhere that... Oh, yeah, that's perfectly safe, I'm pretty sure. Climbing this is, yeah. Definitely a safe alternative, isn't it? Well, I guess it's a nice enough place, even though it's definitely not gonna like conform to any ocean place, is it? I mean, like, seriously, like. Oh, come on! Best jumping skill. I'm like Spider-Man. Hello? Anyone inside? You gotta hurry up, I need to use the dunny already.
Hey!
I just had to laugh at that one, I'm sorry. Let me know, there's a couple of balloons over there. Yep. And they don't work. Of course. Bloody hell, there's balloons everywhere. Anything here that's needed? No? Well, I would say what's the whole point, but let's face it. I'm running around. Oh man, hell, there's balloons everywhere. God, if I jump. Haha! Jumping for victory. Just to there, to there. Come on then, you little swan. No. What's over here then? There's probably something in there. But I am a terrible shot. Okay. Huh? Was this supposed to be something here, or am I just being an idiot and missing everything? Probably the latter. Haha. This is kind of a downer. Okay, let's do this. Like a ninja. Huh. But there's nothing here. I may be a ninja, but I am completely lost. Okay. So I've gotten the balloons from there and there. And I can get a little bit higher. But for no other reason than to look around. Ooh, I can move it. Ha! Yeah, I should have imagined this to happen. I'm on the wrong side. You know what? Screw going to a theme park. Six Flags has got nothing on this. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, like that could be Six Flags' next big ride. Go on a giant crane to spin you around. Oh boy. Ah, I just made that mistake again, didn't I? Oh boy. Anyone else feeling dizzy yet? I am starting to feel horrendously nauseous. Ugh. Jesus. Man, this dude really is a good architect. But my god, he is not a people person, is he? Valley around here?
Hey!
Nope. I'm pretty sure that whatever the heck's down there is not going to be safe. Okay, what's this pointed at? The airship? Of course the swan's on the giant airship, because plot. Well, let's get to going then. To the big airship thingy. Okay, I'll stop being a child. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna be a child as long as humanly possible. Ooh, yes, just come on. Oh, no! Damn you! Let's try it from here. Can I get through? That's what you call hitting a three-pointer. Yes. Oh, freaking heck, I've had a headache for the past week. Don't know where it came from, what it's doing here, but it's annoying me, I'll tell you that much. Now, something is clearly down here. It's like evil dark vine. Come on then, ugly. What are you gonna do? Try and eat me? I'd like to see you try. Ha! Where am I? Let the rivers run, I guess. I have the power to make things grow.
As the city filled up with people, the streets filled up with garbage. In a fury, the king painted over the roads with a canal, which swept away the trash, along with some of the slower children.
What?
But the water brought something else, a horde of vines which began covering the city.
Oh boy. So the idiotic king, in his almighty wisdom, for I don't like the garbage here, so instead I'm gonna do this. This king is insane. I would not want him blooming ruling me. Somewhere I can get to. Yes! Climb it I shall. I don't know, I'm fascinated with hunting down these balloons. It's just collectibles, you know? Even when, like... I don't get it, like, 'cause this is a short game. Of course. But, like, it's made by, like, Sony, I think. I'll never understand Sony. say. Is that kaiju back? Damn you, kaiju! Never trust kaiju. Never have, never will. Now where do I go next? Here, my lovely vines. I'm starting to feel like blooming poison ivy with these grind ropes. Ah, another balloon for the collection. Ah, so it would appear that they cannot go over the crevice. Interesting, I say. Very interesting. Okay, so that's taking me over there. Are there any more balloons? Ooh. I want to grow here. Grow, my pretties, grow! There it be, Captain! I see the great whale! Classic. Blooming hell, there's so much green. I mean, I've not seen this much green since my parents tried to make me eat me broccoli. Grow, my vines, grow for me. Ooh, what's this? Vines, grow to this thing. Ah! Did I just do something bad? Did I do something bad by growing those vines? What am I saying? I can't do anything bad, can I? Balloon! Ah! Oh boy. It's a hell of a jump. Oh! Yeah! Tarzan, eat your heart out! Whew. Getting a little bit higher now, aren't we? I think the altitude's messing with my brain. I hated climbing trees when I was a kid. I had to do it, but I hated it. Okay. Steady. There we go. Am I sure that this is safe? Another maze? Jesus, dude. Your blooming obsession with mazes is getting very disturbing. Really? This is what I mean. This dude is narcissistic. Of his creations, his greatest was himself. Yeah, narcissistic boy or girl. Ooh, it's you.
Unlike his nicely trimmed hedge maze, the vines refused to stay where the king wanted them. He ordered his subjects to pull up every vine they saw. But the people were getting tired of the king's endless decrees, so they secretly began watering the vines whenever the king wasn't looking.
Yes. You see these beautiful vines? I want to water them. I've made a rocket out of what? Okay. Clearly this kid's like... This takes place during that period of history where they gave orphans drugs or something, you know, like morphine pills. There's no way in hell this kid is freaking doing this normally. That's right, grow my pretty. Grow everywhere, my pretty vines, grow! If only I had such good, like, ability of growing things in other places. Drugs! I am quite looking around. So I assume the king just didn't care about painting this place then, eh? There we go. Nice. Beautiful greenery. Oh, I'm back here again. Show me the way, vines. Ah! Your lousy gate won't stop me.
Woohoo!
What's that? Ah, yes, the narcissistic king who likes to paint himself. Grow, my pretties, grow! I guess it's up we go then. Oof. Where else do I need to go to?
Hello?
Kid, you're speaking to an animal. It's not going to be able to respond to you. Also, it's missing its, like, throat, so I don't think it's going to be able to speak anyway. Where do I go next? Ah. Grow my magical vines. Can I go down there? See, part of me wants to see what's down here. Absolutely nothing. And I'm stuck down here, aren't I?
Hey!
Kid, you're chasing an inanimate swan. Clearly on morphine. Nearly made it, nearly made it, nearly made it. Come on, we can make it. I have faith in you. Yes! Come on, little vines, you can do it. No, my vines. A moment of silence for the lost vines. Is there a dude fishing down there? I mean, I wouldn't mind going fishing. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Ah, yes, leave your bloomin' dirty laundry out. Aha! The seawall, okay. Land, it seems.
The king hated the sea, and all because of his very first castle. It was the only one he had ever come close to finishing, and it took him a single day. But then the tide came in and washed it all away. He vowed that someday he'd build a kingdom that would last forever.
Don't make promises you can't keep. That's what I say. I always say that. Yeah, if I made a promise I couldn't keep, well, I don't know, I just wouldn't do it. That's the way that the swan went. So I assume I'm going to have to look through that telescope. Let's have a look at this island then, shall we? Oh! Extreme close-up! So apparently there's somebody in there. And a giant effigy to the king. I wonder who it is. Shark now? Really? A shark. We've had a kaiju and now a shark. I mean, at this point, nothing surprises me. Heard that tingle. Aha, I knew it. Come, my beautiful vines. Grow for me. Together, vines, we shall be the ultimate power. Left or right? What's my old saying? Lefty loosey. And I can't go that way. So righty-tighty we go. not like the look of that shark. Oh boy. You may be asking, why do I keep wanting growing these vines? Well, I can do. Oh. Aha! I didn't see that. Oh boy.
Whoa!
Don't worry, kid, you're not gonna die just yet. Where do I go? To the locked door? Is it really locked? Can I open it with a paintbrush? Apparently not. Okay, let's double back then. Ugh, that dog never seems to leave me alone, does it? Ugh. I tell you guys, should I get my dog neutered? I mean, it might be a good idea. Theoretically.
The vines were slowly burying the king and his city. No matter what he tried, the king couldn't stop them. So he decided to create something that could. He mixed in paint thinner, malice, and snot, and soon had the outlines of a pretty horrible creature. But it wasn't until the thing began to coil its tentacles and snap its jaws that the king understood what he had made.
A big mistake?
For the first time in his life, the king was afraid.
The idiot made some worst nightmare, didn't he? Of course he's gonna be afraid. Oh. So I'm more or less afraid of when I'm gonna meet this blooming monster myself, you know? Especially since now I seem to be climbing on a pipe. Pick up fire hose. They gave me a fire hose, you say? Right. I know I saw a balloon somewhere. I saw a red balloon as I was climbing up here. Where did it go? Where's that red balloon? Also, how long does this fire hose reach? Yep. Hey. How is it I couldn't see it from there, man? This is where the fun begins. Ah! No balloons getting the better of me, I tell you! Ha 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 ha! Nice rickety bridge. So apparently there's a monster somewhere that the king made because... Oh dear.
Even half finished, the creature had no trouble swallowing up all the king's soldiers, half his zoo, and 3 peppermint gazebos. It was only with the help of his pet hippo and the giant that the king was able to force it into the sea. And though the water remained black for years after, the creature was never seen again on shore.
You created a giant F-off, I can only assume, sharp nigger-off looking thing, and you put it in the sea? Of course that's unsafe. Unbelievable. I don't know what it is with these guys and blooming flaunting health and safety. Maybe it's not for me to realise. Maybe it's all for me to getting the heck out of Dodge. Safe and sound. Really? Ah! Made it. This looks nice and safe. I mean, cannons in balloons. Why?
Within a short time, the king's subjects had all moved away, except the giant, who was quite loyal and also very lazy.
Yeah, given the chance that giant, he would have gone a long time ago. Ooh, a bell. Really? Alright, let's try this, shall we? A lot of bells. And go. Fly, my pretties. See, now, I don't think I'm supposed to be on that, but I want to get on it, because it looks dangerous. This, wow, this really is... What's this balloon doing? Okay, I better keep moving. Still can't... Well, I can believe I missed 4 balloons, but... Well, I've been an idiot for long enough. Time to keep on moving.
Monroe waved goodbye to the giant and set sail. But no matter how fast he went, the swan was always just out of reach.
That's just the
And
story,
not for
kid.
the first time that day, Monroe suspected he was being led somewhere. Then they flew into a cloud, and everything went black.
I just can't. I can't make any of my jokes. I will get so much trouble. Oh, in hell.
Monroe sailed on in darkness, following the swan's voice.
On
But
with
he
darkness.
never saw a thing. Not the stars, not the swan, and certainly not the tree he got stuck in.
Really?
When the clouds lifted, the swan was gone, leaving Monroe alone in the middle of an immense forest. Since there was nothing else to be done, he jumped.
Well, this is the end of Monroe then, if he jumped. Or maybe not. I also seem that my paintbrush has gotten dry again. Ugh. Right. Time to find. Ooh. It glows. And I just fell to my death again. Where am I going? Spiders, it would seem. And apparently these aubergines give me enough sight. So, somehow aubergines are helping me out. Yeah then. Oof. Well, now would be great if I didn't have a fear of the dark. But I guess, unlike me, these spiders have a fear of the light. And if I appear to stay in the dark for too long, the spiders will get me. Wanna come down and try that again, buddy? Oh, fuck. Oh boy. And a graveyard as well. I mean... a graveyard? I've gone out crouch. Come on, little ball. Dang it. Let's go, little ball. We can get out of here. I have faith in you, ball of light. Well, more faith than I do have in myself, anyway. No, 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 no! Damn you, ball of light! Wait for me! Well, I guess we made it to wherever the hell we are. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh boy. This feels safe. Back! Back, you foul fiend! That's a frog. Out of the way, froggy. Slow down, balloon! Slow down, balloon! Slow down! Oof. Starting to sweat a storm here. Nice crocodile. Yep. Yep. Come on. Well, at least we've made it. Somewhere. I mean, where actually are we? Like, legitimately, where am I? The King's Winter Home?
The king had never had much luck with people, so instead of trying to find a wife, she painted one.
Seriously?
When she opened her eyes, the king was astonished. He had created a female version of himself. The king was in love.
The narcissistic a-hole dude! I mean, come on, you created a female version of yourself. What's with the blueprint? Okay then. Trippy. What Ooh. I have the power now. Okay, I better stop being immature. Get on with my job, shouldn't I? Nope. Did I just break reality then? Guess I can break reality. Nice. If only it was this easy to blooming make stuff. Oh. Well, from one nice, happy, clear place to someplace clearly dark and depressing. Jeez.
Bursting with joy, the king locked himself in his workshop painting gifts for his queen.
Okay.
He never saw her lack of interest, though she made no effort to hide it. The only gift she kept was his first, a little silver paintbrush.
So, you're telling me that, like, she didn't give a care about the guy who created her? Where have I heard that before? Story of my life. People who created me just didn't give two shizzes, did they? No. No, they didn't care at all. Ooh, this is kind of dark. Huh. Well, back into the really weird world, I guess.
Every day the king painted a new room for the house, and every day he abandoned it as not good enough for his queen. While he slept, the queen spent her nights painting creatures of the forest, though she never finished a single one. 5 months went by before the king noticed she was pregnant.
5 months? How do you not notice a woman is pregnant for 5 months? Jesus! How? I'm sorry, I'm just blooming gobsmacked at that. 5 months.
Whoa!
5 months, dude. You're clearly doing something wrong, dude. If it's 5 bloody months, I mean, come on. I'm sorry, I can't believe that this dude has literally spent 5 months not knowing that his bloody wife, right, so this woman that he's living with, for 5 whole months, he never noticed she was freaking pregnant. What, did he think she was just getting fat? Huh. This looks safe. Nice little gazebo. See, I have many questions. And I mean many goddamn questions. $5 months though, dude. Jesus. At this point I think I've given up on balloons, but hey, what do you do? Come on. Nope. Nope. You had to do. You couldn't make that up, could you? Okay. Been shot, what's the difference? Right. So we've... Wait a second, if the king and the queen didn't see eye to eye, or like the king and his bride didn't see eye to eye, how exactly did they they must have liked each other a tiny bit, right? Surely. Haha, it's the moon.
Hey.
And now we've got journey references. If I'm playing, I'm gonna have to try and see if I've got journey somewhere in my library, aren't I now? Oh, this looks safe. Very safe indeed. Now there's a room apparently back here which I didn't see. But apparently doesn't exist in this universe. Okay then. Onward and downward. Oh boy. God. Yikes.
On the night before the queen was to give birth, she left. all she
Yeah.
took was a single unfinished painting. When the king woke, he found no explanation, and he never did.
There's probably a reason for that, right? First off, he created this woman in his image and all of his flaws, probably including his ability to be uncaring for anybody. You know? Very, losing his ability to be empathetic. So, she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be bringing a I'll have to go for this. I ain't bringing a baby into this world if you're not gonna be a good father. And he's all like, oh, I'm big, I'm important, I'm gonna make a big bloody effigy to myself. Honestly, this king is an idiot. Onward, boat!
For 9 years, the king didn't paint a thing.
9 years? Really?
Then he had a vision. A colossal monument of himself that would be his legacy for the ages. But he hadn't even finished painting the scale model, which was over 100 feet tall itself,
Really?
when his powers began to fail.
That is the scale model. You narcissist! Unbelievable. Yeah, by the looks of the time, I could probably do this in one shot.
The king never finished another painting. Then one night he went to sleep and couldn't even finish his own dream.
Huh?
And he's been trapped inside it ever since.
So, he's basically dead, you're telling us. Whoa. Trippy. And a lemon battery. Of course, there's a lemon battery. It's the police! The police are coming to get me again! No, that sounds like water. Oh boy, the place is sinking! I can't swim! You mean to tell me that blooming lemon battery was basically keeping... That lemon battery then was keeping the water down. Really? Yep. I better keep moving. I don't want to have to go swimming with the big ugly tentacle monster. It's out there. Oh boy. Out of the way, you dumb bird! Yep. Straight into his nose. Well,
As
let me
Monroe
guess.
stood there trying to think of something to say, the
Wake up.
statue shuddered and the hatch slammed shut.
So he's stuck
And now
forever.
there was no more need for talking. The king was awake.
Okay. And the king's dream.
Ah, it's you, the boy from my dream. What a strange dream it was.
Oh,
My
God.
life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Come, sit here by the fire.
Why? Why is he
It all
talking?
began right there, in the house I grew up in.
What?
I heard a heavy knocking at the door, just like on the night I left. I opened the door, but there was nothing there, just white space.
Looks like it's been drawn. And oh boy. But what? This king is mad. What is going on?
But when I got outside, disaster. Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
That was me, probably. Oh no, because I painted the blooming king's face as well, didn't I?
And then my statue spoke and said,
Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the...
Yep, that was me.
Something got in my mouth.
"Oh dear."
Yep, that was me. Ah. Oh, classic.
I saw my unfinished labyrinth, abandoned and forgotten.
As it should have been,
And then
buddy.
the credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits?
Oh yes, and subtitles.
What the hell? I want some of the drugs whoever's blooming dreaming this up. It's freaking amazing. They are clearly something
Then
here.
I saw my beautiful city strangled by those disgusting vines. I built it to stand 100 lifetimes, and instead, it'll be buried in one. A monument for weeds.
And it's sounding like an OAP here, buddy. Yep.
The dining hall was full of people, like the old days. It smelled like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
Ah. So I can run around like that. Okay.
Then suddenly, I was alone again.
Yeah, that tends to happen
World
when you're a
had become
narcissistic a-hole.
Cold and dark. I felt my own death rising up around me.
That's what tends to happen, buddy. Go, magical thing, go! I'm rowing! Row! Row! I'm exhausted now.
I floated past chunks of the house I built, or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins. My works were meant to last
Terry
forever,
Gilliam?
but most of them will be gone before I am.
Of course, they got a member of Monty Python to do it. And of course, I fell off.
I was at a funeral. My own, as it turned out.
Okay.
No one was there.
Really?
Except you.
Well, the kid disappeared, so... I don't stand up last year. Paint the kid.
I saw my monument, my last hope of leaving something that would live on after me, and I began to walk towards it. And with each step I took, I got larger.
Really, buddy?
I just kept growing and growing, like a teenager.
Dude, you are not...
Gentle push, my monument crumbled and sank. I saw my life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust or be painted over by someone who would come after me, the same way I painted over what was here before me.
Dude, you're a narcissist, for God's sake.
When the universe ended, I knew that everything I'd made was over.
You're
And
telling me.
as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway.
Really?
And then, somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed. And that's when you showed up. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over. It belongs to you.
So you're
now.
gonna give it to your biggest
How it makes you
blooming
happy.
failure.
Someday they will say, he is a better man than his father.
Yeah,
That door
we
will
get it.
take you anywhere you want to go. But leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
And that night,
Yeah.
even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
Seriously. I mean, it's not it's just basically a kid's story. But, like I say, with the influence of Terry Gilliam, it's just... Mind you, some of the stuff I've seen that Terry Gilliam's made would pretty much put most kids into nightmare mode. I ain't even exaggerating. And there you go, a one-shot for today. Hope you enjoyed it. 'Cause my God, it was weird. Now, whether I'm back at 10, I don't know. Whether I'm going to be back tomorrow, I don't know. Still, until next we meet, I am OJ of Crimson Corp. It's good to see you around. Like I say, if you ever need me, I'm always here, and you'll always be beautiful. See you around, folks.